Hi everybody. I thought I would just jump on and do a wee quick update. I know I've not done anything in the page, the channel in a few months. So in terms of the tremors, to bring you up to speed, I've literally done nothing. There's days where I feel okay-ish and I can, kind of function okay, like standing, walking, stairs are still an issue. Anything that involves weight bearing causes my tremor to increase. The one thing that I'm struggling with is the tremor, because part of me thought that it would have subsided by now, and clearly it hasn't. So that worries me, in terms of, I just know that I wouldn't be able to go into my work with the shaking. So the external tremor is not as apparent unless I overdo things. The internal tremor is there all the time. So that basically means that even just now, with my hand resting on the side of my head, I feel like I'm vibrating. I can feel it in my legs. If I'm lying still and I'm not moving, then it's fine. I don't really feel anything, but as soon as I start to try and move a limb or move my arms, that's whenever it gets worse. And obviously the heavier the item I'm holding, the worse the tremor becomes. So I have had some other weird and wonderful symptoms that have been happening since February. I've been off my work since February. I've not been able to go back. I have had an array of, I've had like 2 colds, which were pretty bad. And they seemed to knock me backwards as well. So there was, some days even when I was doing nothing, I was still really jittery and really shaky. And amongst all of that, my husband caught COVID. So naturally I was petrified because I thought, I can't possibly get this again. Excuse me. So it was separate bedrooms. Half the time I end up sleeping downstairs anyway, because trying to get up the stairs is just too much effort, hassle. My house is, it's difficult because my husband works, so he's doing a lot, like cooking and things for me, and so that, I've not got to, because standing in the kitchen is a nightmare. I just get really fatigued really quickly. I just don't see myself getting out of this or getting back from it. My life continues to change on a daily basis. My weight has gone up as well. I'm having to wear a wee cheap pretend wedding band because I can't even get my wedding ring and my engagement ring on anymore. I'm very fluidy. So I thought, try and increase my water intake, but I do that and it seems to irritate the life out my bladder. My menstrual cycle is all over the place. I'm getting kind of breakthrough bleeding again. And I've had some really weird vascular type symptoms. More notably, like a red flushing that appears down both sides of my cheeks. Sometimes it will mask across my nose. I do feel incredibly warm when it happens. I said to my GP, I'll be premenopausal. You're premenopausal. I'm like, no, because you checked my bloods for menopause and they were fine. And I had 1.5 years off of my contraceptive pill, and my periods were as regular as clockwork, every 28 days on the button. I said, so no, my GP is still very dismissive. I'm really not happy with the care or lack of that I've been getting from there. Everything's been a fight with regards to the whole sticky lung partially collapsed lung. I've now managed to get a referral to cardiology to be seen about that, so I'm a bit happier about that. However, the referrals that the GP has done, I've still not heard anything back, and that's been February. So, and they were supposed to be urgent referrals, so I've no idea what's happening there. The doctor increased my duloxetine to try and help the tremor, because she said that should settle it down. Hasn't done a single thing. I keep getting, the other vascular symptom that I get is I seem to lose the circulation in my feet, more so my right foot, and it's almost like Raynaud's. Now, I do suffer, I'm not going to lie, but in the winter time I suffer quite bad with Raynaud's, more so my fingers and in my toes. So it is something that I've had pre-existing. However, I've never had it in the milder weather, and this keeps happening. But again, the GP just shrugged it off. Oh, it's the Raynaud's, it's your Raynaud's just playing up. And I'm like, but I never normally get any issues with my Raynaud's unless it's like winter, cold, snow, ice, like that. And I'm wearing silly shoes. If I don't keep my feet really warm, then that's what happens. I said in the summertime I wear trainer socks and I never have any issues, but now I'm having these issues. So that was dismissed. But yeah, everything has basically changed in my life as I know it. And I'm not going to lie, I have been more down. I've tried to do a wee bit of voluntary work to try and keep myself busy. But again, my brain's overtaken and I just can't stop thinking about what the future's going to bring. If I'm ever going to be able to go back to my work. If I'm going to ever be able to, have a shower without being absolutely knackered and needing to lie down for 4 days. I mean, I can't even make my bed by, I look like I've done an intense workout. I'm just so fed up of it all, and the thought of waking up every single day and feeling like this. I just feel like I'm existing. I'm not providing anything anymore, for anybody. I can't do the things with my family that I used to do. I can't take my dog for a walk. I'm relying on loads and loads of people to do stuff for me. And that's just not me. So why would I want to be here and be feeling this way? I mean, I'm not saying that I would do anything silly, because I wouldn't. Get too much family and friends, and today is a bad day. It's probably not the best day to try and do an updated video. I had went to help out on the stall for the wee charity that I'm volunteering for, so I think that's kind of made me feel a bit more shitty. But it's just, this is real, people that, you just have that stigma that people don't believe, and they think that you're just oh, it's time off work, it's, Max is just being lazy, she doesn't want to come to work. I would give anything right now to be in my work and be running up and down those corridors, because that's what I'm good at. It's the only thing that kept me focused. I needed my work, and my health is just letting me down at every hand's turn. And obviously there's more and more research out there now, and there's so many people that are suffering and everybody's being ignored. There's so many trials and studies, but there just doesn't seem to be anything coming from it. I've tried to self-help as much as I can, but everything I've done is just set me back even worse. This relapse was straight after the hyperbaric oxygen therapy, which has worked for quite a lot of people, but just didn't work for me. Lots of microclots evidence out there as well, but again, the hyperbaric oxygen therapy is supposed to help to break those clots up. And sorry, I've changed my other hand. So yeah, there's lots of new evidence out there now, and the more I read, the more scared I get, because there's people that have similar symptoms to me that have ended up completely bedridden, paralysed. So I'm trying to keep myself informed, but not scare the absolute life out myself at the same time, because nobody knows. That's the worst part. It's the unknown, not knowing what's next, what's round the corner. And this getting up every day and, is it a good day, is it a bad day? How am I going to be today? It's just so scary, and I just want it to end, want it to be over. I can honestly say that if I didn't have the family and my husband and the amount of support that I have, I wouldn't be here. Definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't want to live like this. But I'll keep going for my wee granddaughter and my babies, who are all grown up. But I suppose they still need their mum who was fit and healthy. And now this is what they've got, what they're left with. On a positive note, I've still got my nails done. My wee friend comes and keeps my nails looking nice, because obviously I'm not allowed them at work, so it's probably the only positive from it all is I've got nice nails. So yeah, today has mostly seen me sat on this couch, probably feeling a bit sorry for myself, probably needing a good kick up the arse, but I've tried to move around and go up the stairs. I'm just dragging myself around and not really, I just feel so fatigued and so weak, so I'm not able to, even trying to lift my cup this morning with my coffee in it. If the tremors would ease off or go away or something, then I would probably be able to handle the rest of the stuff, but the tremors is driving me nuts. I can't focus, I can't hold anything bar a shake. If I put any pressure on myself, that's when it goes. But anyway, I'm still waiting on the Nuffield. They've still to message me or get me started on the rehab programme, although I'm a bit worried about that as well. because they are talking in the programme about graded exercise, and I really don't. For the last year and a half, I've tried to go out and do exercise, and it's just not worked. It's made me worse. And I don't want to go backwards. I just don't know what to do for the best anymore. And I'm sure that's how other people feel in this situation. They've exhausted everything. They've tried vitamins, they've tried CBD, they've tried acupuncture, absolutely everything. I've been there, I've done it. I've spent hordes of money trying to, different things that people say, oh, this helped or that helped, or nothing has helped. Or not that I think anyway. So it's just more waiting and seeing. So on that happy note, now that I've probably depressed the life out of everybody, but I just need to be real. I need to let people know exactly what this is doing to me, because there's no point in me coming on and being smiley and insane, because it's not a true, that would just be a persona, and that's wrong. This is making me feel like shit, and I don't want it anymore. I want it to be over. I want people to recognise it. I want people to take it seriously and sort stuff out. As I say, there's loads of research out there now. They just need to start putting stuff into action and actually trying to help people instead of just leaving them to their own devices, because it literally drives you nuts. So I'll sign off, because this is nearly 18 minutes long, and trying to upload long videos is not great, and people don't really want to listen to 18 minutes worth of somebody crying in their ear. So yeah, if you've watched this far, thank you so much, and thank you for understanding. And if you want, you can share it, send it worldwide. I don't care, because this is me. This is what I am now because of COVID, because of a long COVID symptoms that has, I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. My brain fog's bad as well. So yeah, take it easy, and I'll speak to you all later. Bye.